book we're going to read is the Ocean Alphabet Book.
Ryan, watch Daddy read it.
And letters. You think you can read all the letters with me? A. A is for Alphabet Book. A is also for the Atlantic Ocean. The fish and other creatures in this book live in the North Atlantic Ocean. B is for bluefish.
Nope.
Everyone loves to catch bluefish because they love to fight.
I'll read it.
Their teeth are very,
I'll read it,
sharp.
Mommy.
So don't ever put your fingers in their mouth. Good. C is for cod. Cod can be found everywhere in the North Atlantic Ocean. Some grow to be as big as a 10-year-old boy or girl. Oh my goodness, that's really big. D is for dogfish. They are also known as spiny dogfish. They are little sharks. Every dogfish has a barb on its back and a barb on its tail. E is for eel. Eels are slimy. Eels are long and thin like snakes. If you do not like to hold snakes, then you probably would not like to hold eels. F is for the fiddler crab. Most crabs have claws that are the same size. The fiddler crab has one big claw and one tiny claw. You see that? Look, you got one big claw and one little tiny one. G is for goosefish. A goosefish is ugly looking. It has lots of teeth. Its mouth is as wide as its body. Goosefish are also called monkfish. Whoa, look how many teeth he's got. He looks like the one off of Nemo. The big fish on Nemo. H. H is for haddock. A haddock looks like a lot like a cod. Behind the haddock's side fin, there's a dark spot that looks like a fingerprint. See it right there? A big dark spot? I is for inkfish. Inkfish is another name for squid. Squid spray ink to scare away fish that attack them. J is for jellyfish.
Look at me, the thing.
Jellyfish are soft, gooey, and see-through.
The thing on the floor.
Their dangling arms can sting you if you touch them.
Right there.
Don't want to touch any jellyfish. K is for killer whale. Killer whales are mammals. They are not fish. They are very beautiful and can jump completely out of the water. Wow. L is for lobster. Lobsters are reddish green and blue. When they are cooked, they turn bright red. They have 2 claws that can pinch, and they have 8 legs. They also have 2 antennas that can help them find where they are. Can you do the antennas? Like Daddy's got 2 antennas. Be silly. M is for minnow. Minnows are little fish. They are usually only as big as your fingers. They can be found in shallow waters, marshlands, and creeks. Remember those little minnows we saw when we were out fishing? The little tiny ones? N is for the northern puffer. If you touch a puffer, it will blow itself up like a balloon. Like a puffer fish, don't you? O is for octopus. This octopus is scary looking, but it will not hurt you. It has 8 arms. Can you imagine shaking hands with an octopus? It would take all day. P is for periwinkle. Periwinkles live inside shells. They can be found on rocks at low tide. Some people call them snails. Q is for a quahog. Quahogs are clams that have hard shells. Seagulls manage to open them up all by themselves. Small quahogs are called cherry stones and little necks. R is for redfish. Redfish are caught in very deep water. They are oily, and lobstermen use them as bait to catch lobsters. S is for scallop. Scallops are like clams, and they have pretty shells. There are many other creatures whose names begin with S.
Crab.
Sharks, sculpins, salmon, sand dollars, sunfish, smelt, sea snails, skates, shrimp, and starfish.
Daddy can't talk.
Can you say sea snails? That's a pretty tough one.
Can you say sea snails?
T is for
I'm
tuna.
gonna read it.
Everybody has heard of
I'm
tuna.
gonna read it,
When they
Mama.
grow
Just a
up,
minute.
they're almost as big as cars. Oh my goodness, can you imagine a fish as big as a car? U is for an urchin. Urchins are found with hundreds of sharp little spines sticking out of their shells. If you are barefoot, try not to step on one. It would hurt if you stepped on that, huh? V. V is for viperfish. Viperfish live in deep, dark waters. They have lights inside their mouths and along the sides to attract food. Oh, that one's kind of like the one on Nemo too, huh? That big light that sticks out. W is for wolffish. Wolffish have large teeth and strong jaws.
Look at
that
Ryan.
use to open their favorite foods: quags, scallops, clams, and mussels. Look at those big, scary teeth. X. We cannot think of any fish whose names begin with the letter X. Can you?
Swordfish.
Start with X.
Swordfish.
Oops, we found one.
There.
X is for Ziphius gladius. This is the scientific name for a
Look at
swordfish.
there.
Yeah.
That's
You were right.
I'm gonna read it.
Y is for yellowtail flounder. Yellowtails are flatfish with both eyes on one side of their heads. They are called yellowtails because their tails are yellow. See its yellowtail back there? Look, both of his eyes are on the same side.
Isn't that weird?
That's silly. Z is for zillions. That's how many fish are in the ocean. There's zillions of fish. Oh,
Look at
good.
the turtle.
D N. Wow.